Hi and welcome again back here at Mobile World Congress 2019, and I'm very excited about this talk now. I'm talking with Charlie, who is the product manager of the HoloLens 2. How are you doing?
Great.
Great, yeah, I think you must have been super excited about today to show this finally off.
Yeah, I mean we've been working on this
Show it,
thing.
let's show it.
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been working on this for how long?
It's been about 3 or so years. I mean, a lot of the stuff with hardware design and development is that it takes quite a long time. You got to start that work quite a ways in advance. Yeah, and I've been on the HoloLens team for now 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So you also were working on the HoloLens 1 a bit, and
That's right.
And then directly like 3 years ago, this year started. So I must tell you, I was super excited about the press conference. The press conference was just you hit it, you totally hit it. And I would like to again show this a moment. So could you please again tell our audience what is special about, what is different as compared to HoloLens 1?
Sure. A few things. I mean, look, first and foremost is that we've really emphasized comfort. So one thing you'll notice is that we have this front and back design to the device.
Yeah.
So it's really much more balanced weighting on the user's head. Comfort is so tremendously important for our customers because they're using the device to do their work, right?
That's right,
and
exactly.
so it's important that it's not bothering them, it's not getting in the way. It's incredibly important that we keep it balanced, comfortable to be able to use for hours at a time.
Okay, cool. I will just show it. Okay, just keep on talking.
Oh,
so,
sure.
so this is it. So it's much lighter than before. How is it lighter? Right?
It's a little bit lighter.
Is it a bit lighter?
Before, but really the comfort
it's about the
comes
comfort.
from the balance of the device and the way we've designed the fit system this time around, right?
Okay.
So it's not so much about the specs and that sort of stuff.
Right.
It's more just about what the ergonomics of that device actually look like on that.
So what does make this headset more comfortable as compared to the HoloLens 1? Is it like this area, or what is the magic?
Yeah, so
between the comfort.
One thing we discovered in our human factors testing was that weight is one critical part of comfort, but more than just weight is how this sits on your head. So I'll give you an example case.
Yes.
People who wear motorcycle helmets, they go riding for hours and hours at a time.
Yeah.
They can still stay comfortable in that because that motorcycle helmet is so nicely weight balanced on their head.
Okay.
And so what we discovered was that weight balance is so critical
Right.
to how it feels on the head, whether it's causing you to use your neck muscles to hold up your head when you do that.
Right.
And with something like this that is just so balanced from front to back, it feels effortless to hold up when it's on your head.
Great. So much improved comfort. But
Yeah.
in terms of the display and the visuals, you also have done big changes.
Absolutely.
So in the press conference, I heard it's like double the FOV. So in terms of degrees, what is it now?
So we're not disclosing specifics around that,
All
but
right,
we are more than double actually.
Okay,
in
more
terms
than
of
double.
the holographic
Right.
FOV, and we've done that all while making the device actually smaller. It's actually thinner on the front compared to the Generation 1 device because we've invented a completely new display technology built around MEMS mirrors.
Oh, that is perfect. Yesterday you mentioned, not you, but it was mentioned called MEMS, M-E-M-S.
Yeah.
But what is it? I mean, how does it? Can you talk a bit more about how this works? This new technology.
So MEMS itself as a technology is not new. It's basically micro electrical mechanical systems.
Okay.
And now what that means is basically it's just this extraordinarily small mirror system that vibrates at very high frequency.
Wow.
Actually, thousands of oscillations per
All right.
second.
Okay.
And this is the thing that allows us to take the light that we emit from the display and be able to paint it across the entire FOV.
Right.
Yeah.
And at what kind of frequencies does it work? No, I mean, in display in hertz. Like, is it like 90 hertz refresh rate?
No, it's actually higher than that. It's actually 120 hertz.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So even with 90 hertz, normally in virtual reality, you don't have any problems. But with 120, this is friggin' awesome.
Yeah, and one thing that we've seen is that when you're placing something in the real world, when you're really locking that hologram in the real world, getting even lower and lower latencies is so important for that thing to fool you into thinking that it's real. Real things don't move in the world by themselves, right?
Exactly.
So that's the same thing that's got to happen with holograms.
Wow. And then, so this is cool. So double the FOV. and but still while still maintaining the same pixel per degree, right?
That's right.
47.
And that's really where that new display technology comes into play, right? Because it's not enough for us to just increase the size of the FOV.
Right.
We got to maintain the quality of that image. We got to allow our workers to be able to read, you know, font, like text in their manuals, see the fine details and wiring designs, all of that sort of stuff. You still get with this.
So the display is 2K per eye.
That's right.
So the display that is driving this, is it like an OLED display, or what is driving this?
No,
I mean,
so
the MEMS, yes, exactly. This does the vibration.
Yeah.
So it's completely different from all the other.
So normally
you have completely invented something completely new.
You imagine that most displays that you see out there are basically a two-dimensional array of pixels, right?
Yeah,
Whether it's OLED or LCD or anything like that.
Completely different. Nothing like this.
That.
Okay.
Nothing like that at all.
Okay, amazing. So that's how you do it. That's great. Then, also, what I really loved about your presentation was the hand tracking. It looked perfect. Tell us more about it.
One thing we say about immersion, right? We say we, you know, dramatically improved immersion, and obviously most people will think about it as the display FOV.
Yeah.
But also critically important about immersion is how immersive do you feel when you're interacting with these HoloLens, right? And so we built in amazing hand tracking. You have you have 25 points and joints per hand that we can track at extremely high frame rate, so that you can actually use your hand to rotate, you know, a virtual knob, for example, right? Those are the types of accuracies and latencies that we're able to get to be able to make the experience work. And then in addition to that, we're also looking at how do you fuse all of the other interaction models to make it so immersive, so instinctual, around eye tracking, for example, using eye tracking to give context of what you mean when you perform an action. To include things like an amazing microphone array into this so that you can use natural language speech in order to control your experience as well. You know, just think about it this way. The way you work and operate as a human being, we want you to be able to engage and operate.
Wow. It's a revolution. It's a computing revolution.
I mean, you know, we oftentimes talk about it in the team as this is the more human way of computing, right?
Yeah,
we really believe that it's about giving humans that superpower.
So here, this is the way. Can I show this? Yeah, right now. So here is this where the? No, this is wrong. Sorry. Is this where the hand tracking? No, where's the hand tracking?
So the hand tracking is actually based in a module that's behind.
Okay, you cannot see it right now.
All
right.
Yeah.
So is it also built by yourself, this hand tracking, or do you use like Leap Motion, or no? Right?
No, it's all built
everything.
Actually, from a depth sensing perspective, it's actually the world's basically most advanced time-of-flight depth sensor.
Right.
Extremely high resolution, extremely high fidelity, extremely low power to put into something like
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
And so nothing like that existed. We had to go build that ourselves.
Wow, that's crazy. So for the hand tracking, with what kind of degree does it work? Like where can your hands be while still being tracked?
Yeah. So.
Well, like probably you can show it, or. Okay.
What we really cared a lot about was you could rest your arms in a pretty
comfortable.
Position, right?
Yeah. So in the demo, the lady, she was even playing some piano. I mean, that was an amazing demo, but I'm wondering, is the hand tracking really so good that you could actually play the piano, or is it like a bit for show there yesterday?
Now, I don't know if you're going to be playing Chopin anytime soon.
No. Right.
You know, the level of accuracy and precision we're able to get is actually extraordinarily high, right?
Yeah.
So it is something that we're excited for developers to go try out and give us feedback. I think they're going to be able to do some pretty amazing stuff.
Wow. Now, what I really loved as well was how you could interact with the holograms with your hand. It looked so amazing on stage. Does it really work as well as yesterday in the presentation, in the demo?
I certainly believe so.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you should totally go
I will
try
the demos. I will try the demos.
Give us your feedback and experience. But I think it's one of those magical things where you put the device in a person's head and they just naturally want to go reach out, and that's the thing that we want to go and enable. And I think we got a bit of magic.
Wow, I have the feeling you nailed it with this device. Really, congratulations for doing so.
Thanks so much.
I would like to ask you one more question. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I would like to ask about how to get our hands on this. So we can buy it for $3,500, and but I'm more interested about the other way. There's like $125 per month. This is probably more reachable for normal people.
Yeah, so...
Right, so tell us a bit more about how this works.
Yeah, just in terms of that, what we noticed was that, hey, a lot of people at the end of the day want a solution they can deploy quickly, right? So we've actually bundled HoloLens 2 with Dynamics Remote Assist. And with the combination of those two things, you can go and buy for $125 per user per month.
So how long does it run?
So it's a financing effort, right? So you get to keep the device afterwards, and it's a 3-year program.
Oh, so 3 years I only have to pay $125, and then I have it. So only 36 easy payments.
So $125.
$125. But you can get the HoloLens too.
Our customers were really telling us that they wanted to be able to deploy those solutions quickly. And so we've gotten a lot of great reception so far.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Really. Is this worldwide? So I'm based in good old Germany.
Okay.
Can I get this for $125?
Well, you are in luck because Germany is in our launch markets.
Yes. So I'm gonna get it. I'm totally gonna get it.
So we have announced our launch markets. If you go to HoloLens.com, you can go take a look at that, the pre-order options and the markets that we're going to pre-order with.
Wow.
So go check it out.
Oh, that's amazing. So Charlie, I would have so many more questions, but I really don't want to take you here too long. I just want to say thank you for this live interview on MRTV, and I'm very excited about it, and I think you're more excited since this is your day here. Charlie, the project manager of the HoloLens 2. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, so I really hope that you enjoyed this this live interview with Charlie, product manager of the HoloLens 2. If yes, give it a thumbs up, and of course, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. And I am going to try the HoloLens 2 as soon as possible. Thank you, and looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, give it a thumbs up. I will be very happy.